this is Stampy, and welcome to a Terraria Let's Play video, and another video back finally inside of Stampy's wonderful world. Oh, yeah, it's good to be home. It's good to finally be back where I belong. My bed's here. My little painting of a sunflower, my little piggy bank, my safe, my gravestone. What does this say? Stampy loves Lee. What? When did you change that, Lee? To change it to Stampy loves Lee? I don't think I ever looked at that before. And hello, Lee. It's good to have you back as well. And what does this one say down here? This one says, Stampy Longnose's vital organs were ruptured by Alpha Lee. It's a little bit of a contradiction to this one here, isn't it, Lee? Maybe we should change that one as well. Anyway, we're going to start once again in the way we used to start, and that is by reading a joke. And this joke says, did you hear about the kidnapping? Is it going to be something about a kid sleeping, maybe? He woke up. Ah, dear. I always do a good job guessing them before they actually come up. Anyway, what we're going to be doing today is beginning building my biome boxes. If you haven't seen my past few videos, basically my big crazy zany plan is to build big boxes in the sky and fill them with lots of different biomes. There's going to be a snow biome, a normal biome, which is kind of like how the ground is here, a jungle biome, and then the crimson as well. And so what I've done is I've taken all of the materials. I took all the materials from the other world, my still yet to be named world, and I brought them all back into here. Here's quite a lot of the stuff here, some of the things I took back. And so yeah, basically we can take all of the crimstone blocks and the snow blocks and things and fill them up inside of big glass squares. So I've also got a lot of glass, and also I need to put down my new machine, don't I? I need to put down my extractinator. This is a really cool machine that basically turns unwanted and kind of useless items into genuinely good things. So let's put it down. Let's put it down in this room. If I move the anvil, if I go pick that up, I can go put the extractinator down here maybe, and then put the anvil back down there. There we go. And that torch doesn't need to be there either. So let's go pick that up. There we go. And so I now have my extractinator working away. I love the way you can just see it constantly working. But yeah, we're not worrying about that for now. For now, we're going to go and begin building. And where I want to build is out here somewhere. You see, above that lake, there's kind of a big empty area there. I basically want to try and build 4 massive big squares in that area. And I'm not very good at building in Terraria. I've not actually done it very much. So you might have to bear with me just a little bit until I get used to building this. So yeah, this is kind of the area I want to build here. And I want to try and make sure I build it exact. And so let me try and let me look at my map here. I guess if we start, the first one can begin about here. So let me first take out this zombie. And I'm also going to gather up a little bit of dirt. So I don't have any dirt on me. So just so I can use that as a frame rather than using glass. Because if I'm trying to use glass, then it might just get a little bit annoying. So let me just go and gather up a little bit of this dirt here. Just so I can place it down to build a little tower. So then I can start building with that. And let me just get the dirt from down here. And then that way I'm going to make a little bit less of a mess. So here we go. This should be enough. And so yeah, I want to start around about here. And so let me just build up a little bit. And so this is going to be the outer wall here. So it's going to start around about here. Should be fine. And now I want to place glass. And I kind of want to try and count as I do this. So let's give this a go then, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. 5. Nope. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so this is 20. Does this look big enough? Maybe let's go to 25. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, that should be 25. And so going along is going to be a lot easier. So I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So here we go. This should be a box. Do you reckon this is big enough? It looks a little bit small, actually. I think this will be okay. I think this will be fine. It doesn't need to be big. It just needs to be enough for me to... Actually, no, I think this is too small. I think this is actually a little bit too small for what I want it to be. It looks quite big on the map, but in reality, it's quite small. So yeah, you can build along there, Lee, but I'm going to build up a little bit higher. Maybe build along to 40, maybe? Yeah, build along to 40. Let's make this a 40 by 40 square, shall we? And so what I'm going to do, while I build up another 20 blocks, I'm going to speed up the video, just so you don't have to hear me counting again. Perfect, this lined up exactly right. I went along 40 blocks, and Lee went up 40 blocks, so this should be now an exactly 40 by 40 size square. And this is a bit better, although Lee is trapped in, and I am trapped out. So I don't know which is better. I don't know if I'd rather be trapped in or out. So what I need to do then is go and gather up a few of the materials and start filling up the inside of this area. So Lee, if you want to go, if you leave a gap of about 10 blocks to the left, do you want to build another big cube like this, just to the left of this one? Is it going to fit in? Yeah, it should just about be able to fit in. And oh, I think it's a lot taller than it is long, actually. It doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter what size it is. As long as you just build the one next to it, the exact same size, then it shouldn't matter. So while he's doing that, I'm going to go back to my house, and I'm going to go and gather up all of the materials I need to put on the inside. So what shall I make it? Shall I make it normal? Jungle, snow, or crimson? Let's make a snow one. Let's make myself a little winter wonderland in a cube. It's going to be like my very own little snow globe. I think that would be good fun. So let me go inside of this chest, and I got some ice blocks. I've also got some snow and a little bit of slush as well. So I got slush, snow, and ice. And so if I place these down, hopefully we're going to get a whole load of snowy creatures spawning in there. Hopefully it's big enough for that. And possibly even a bit of snow. I don't know if it will work, but it might even snow. I think there would actually have to be a bigger area. But I don't know, maybe. Does it fill the entire screen? It almost does. This might be big enough to actually allow it to start snowing, but I'm not sure though. So let's start off by doing a little bit of ice along the bottom. That seems to link up nicely with the glass as well. So lots a little bit of snow and ice the whole way down here. Now, I shouldn't need too much. I'm not going to fill it up the entire way, obviously, because I want a land at the top that you can actually stand in. And then I also need to, at some point, work out a way for us to be able to get in and out of this area. It's something that I'm going to have to think about. And I don't know whether to make it look like they're suspended either. I don't know whether I want them floating like they are, or whether I want to make it look like they're being held up by something would be quite cool. And I forgot that you actually slide around on the ice as well. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to try and make it look like quite a realistic pattern to what it looks like in real life. So rather than doing it randomly alternating between snow and ice, I'm kind of going to do like patches of ice, just like it is when you normally find these snowy biomes in real life. And look at Lee go. Look how quickly Lee is building the next cubes. If you want, Lee, once you finish doing that one, you can build another 2 big cubes directly above these, and then I can go inside and start building the rest of the biomes. And look at the bird stuck in it. There's a bird stuck inside the big cube, and it's just bouncing from side to side. It's like the old screensavers. If you had an old Windows computer, they'd have things just sort of bouncing around the screens, and sometimes on like DVD menus. Just the bird bouncing back and forth. It's like a game of Pong, just with a bird and no other players. Or like, you know, when a fly's trying to get out of a house and it's just banging into the window over and over again. It's kind of like that a bit, isn't it? Anyway, let's go and fill the rest of this snow in here. I might actually see if I can make a snowy background, or even if I can make any kind of white background. That could actually look pretty cool. Instead of just having it seeing the sky in the background, that actually might look pretty awesome. So let me fill in a bunch of ice all the way up to here. Then I'm going to fill all of this in here around here with snow, and just go absolutely crazy. I think I should be doing this a little bit quicker than I am. As I said, I'm not a good builder in Terraria. I've never really got the hang of building. I kind of rather exploring and battling and things. I think that's my area of expertise, if you can call it that, in Terraria. I've never been an expert builder, but to be fair, I really haven't built very much, apart from my battle arena, which I built on my Sky Island, and my house, my hotel, my treetop hotel. I've really not built very much at all. And yeah, let's put down a bit of slush down here. I've not put much slush in yet, so yeah, let's put a little pile of slush down here. It looks so gross, doesn't it? It looks gross, and just the word slush is just a bit of a gross word as well. Actually, it doesn't look very good on on the edge there because it doesn't link up with the glass. So let me change this down here to snow right on the very edge. And even the sound when you mine it up just sounds horrible. Listen to this. Doesn't that just sound a little bit, well, slushy, I guess? I guess it makes sense. So let me go and put down some snow just right next to the glass here, and then I can go and fill some of the rest in with slush, I guess. Let's go and put some more slush down there. I do like saying the word, even though, as I said, it does sound a little bit icky. I do still like going slush, 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 slush. Anyway, I promise you I'm going to stop saying slush so much now, although I will put some of that block down here in this area here. I might as well use it all up. I'm not really going to use it for anything else. This is actually one of the materials that you can put in the extractonator, though. So even though it's pretty useless, you can convert it into more useful items if you do want to. And is it doing the... I think it actually did some of the snow music then. It sounded all a little bit more dingly and more Christmassy a little bit, didn't it? I don't know if it started playing some of the snow music just because I'm surrounded by so much of the snow. It'd be cool if it did. It would be really cool if it did actually do that. I just don't think this area is big enough for it to be actually counted as a proper snow biome, and it would never be counted as a real proper one. I think it just kind of needs to start as one from the very beginning, and it's a bit of an odd, weird shape the way it's got the snow, the ice, and the other grey block, which I said I wasn't going to say its name anymore. I think this might be... Do you reckon this is enough for the bottom, though? Actually, it could go quite a bit higher. And there does still seem to be quite a lot of room at the top. What I do want to do is try and make it a little bit more hilly. Maybe if I build it up at the sides a bit more, that could look quite cool, rather than having it completely flat the way I'm doing it now. So let's maybe go and fill in some ice along here, and this could kind of be not like a mountain, but some sort of steep hill along the side here. I guess that is a mountain, isn't it? A steep hill, or a cliff. There we go. It'd be a bit of a cliff here. So this could be ice going along like this, kind of in a little bit of a triangle. Then I'm going to cover the top with snow, and then this way it's not going to be completely flat. I could maybe add a dip down on the other side, just to make the whole place look a little bit more varied. And who knows, I might get some things spawning in here. I do get penguins spawning in my world, even though I don't have a proper snow biome. Just, you know, the area by where the snowmen are, I do get penguins round there, so it would be awesome if I did start getting some snowy creatures spawning in here. But for now, it's just me and that bird, which is still going around bouncing into all of the walls. It just looks so ridiculous, doesn't it, the way it's just flying around like that. But this looks pretty cool, doesn't it? This looks a little bit more realistic and a little bit more natural. So this can kind of level off here a little bit. And then maybe I can do a very small hill around about here. If I just go up like this and then like this a bit as well, then I can cover this with some snow here maybe. And then there we go. Now the entire place doesn't look too flat. And let me go and try and level off here a little bit. Might do a little bit more ice just around this area here. And then I'll do another small hill here. Then it will go and dip down in the middle there. And there we go. I think this might be my snowy area complete. As I said, I think the only other thing that I would want to do is maybe try and add in some way to make the background white or just look a little bit more snowy. I'm not sure if you can make snow or ice walls, but that would be pretty cool if you could. And oh, actually, I forgot, when you put ice on the ceiling, it makes it kind of dangle down like a bit of an icicle. And look what Lee's been doing. How has he built all of that already? He must be working like crazy. But yeah, look, if I do a few bits of ice around like this, then this way, yeah, you can see them kind of dangling down. That looks really cool, doesn't it? That looks awesome. And look, there's a very small gap that the bird could actually fly out of there if he gets very lucky and happens to go into the right place. Let me just try and place another one around about here. And so then these are all going to start dropping down and look like ice dropping down from the ceiling. So here we go. Here's my ice area done. And luckily, Lee left some nice little gaps that I can go and try and jump out of. And now I need to go and get some more materials from the house to try and fill in some of the other squares. But first, I'm going to go and get rid of a few of the loose blocks that I left over the place. I'll leave the dirt there for now in case we need to stand on it. But there's a few pieces of ice down here, which I'm just going to go and gather up. And yeah, then I'm going to head back to the house and go and grab another material. So what shall I do next? So I kind of want to do a desert now. I originally wasn't going to do a desert, but I'm kind of a little bit tempted to do one now. Should I do a desert? So I was going to do Crimson, Jungle, Normal, and Snow. Because I kind of got the desert anyway. Let's do Jungle next then, shall we? And so let me go and I keep the snow on me for now, just in case I need it a little bit later on. But to do the Jungle, I need mud, I believe, and mud should be down in one of these chests here. Here we go. Oh, here's mudstone brick. I'll take some of that. just so I can have a bit of variety. Where's normal mud? Here we go. Here's almost 1,000 pieces of mud there. And I got even more mud if I need it. I can't see me needing any more than that, though. And then I believe I need some jungle seeds. I got jungle spores. Here we go, jungle grass seeds. Let me go and grab a few of these as well. And then I can start them spreading. And hello, Lee. What do you got? Do you need more glass? Is that what you're after? Nope. Are you just saying hello? Yes, he's just saying hello. Hello, Lee. Right, let's go check out Lee's handiwork then. I think he's finished all of the massive 4 cubes, and if he has, that would be absolutely amazing. In the time it took me to put a bit of snow and ice inside of one of them, he built all of the the other 4. So let me go and have a look here. Yeah, there we go. That looks amazing. That looks absolutely awesome. So Lee, if you take some of this mud, I guess if I just go and take a big stack of this mud, and I'm going to go throw this to Lee as well, then he can help me go and start to fill in the jungle area. So if you take this, Lee, and we want to make it so it's not completely flat. We want it to be like a little bit hilly and stuff, and if we can get through here, I'm going to go and block off the bottom just for now, and we can go and start placing. So it's basically going to be a mixture of the mud and then some of these mud bricks as well. We could even try and leave a bit of a cave under the ground, you know, maybe try and make a bit of an underground jungle as well. That could look quite cool. So let's try and maybe about down here in the middle, if we leave a little bit of a gap, and then we can try and fill that in. And hello, what's this thing? There's a harpy just coming to say hello. No room for you, harpy, I'm afraid. We're busy building here. It's lucky we're kind of a bit protected while we're in here, aren't we? Right, let's remember to leave that gap then and see if it does kind of start to look like an underground jungle. So if I kind of build above my head here a little bit, I'm going to make it so it doesn't look as exactly flat soon, but if I can kind of go like this a little bit, and then maybe go up here, and then across like this maybe. So yeah, we can leave a little bit of a gap down there, and see if it makes an underground jungle. And just break through wherever you want, Lee, by the way. Sorry, I kind of realised I trapped you down there a bit. And what do these jungle bricks look like then? Do they look like actual bricks? Yeah, they look kind of a bit built, and they look a bit unrealistic. I don't think you normally find these in jungles anyway, but they look quite cool though. So I'm gonna decide to use them anyway, just as a bit of variety, just so this whole place isn't just a great big pile of mud, which would be a little bit boring. And this is actually what the outside of my treetop hotel is made out of, because you know it's all grown with grass. That's because at the time I wasn't really able to get any green blocks, so I built it all out of dirt and mud, and then I covered it in grass. No, I think it was dirt I did. It wasn't it? So it wasn't a jungle, it was just normal. But yeah, my house is actually made out of dirt. So yeah, who says you need fancy materials to have a nice looking home? Oh dear. Then again, my home, I don't know if you'd call it nice. It's peculiar, it's interesting, and yeah, it's a talking point. I don't know if nice is the necessary word you'll use. And Lee's doing much better than me, making it look all natural and bumpy and stuff. I'm kind of just filling the whole thing in. How much room do we have? We still have quite a lot of room. Actually, let's try and have this about the top, because then that way we might be able to get some trees growing in here. We might be able to get some jungle trees in here, which would be pretty fancy. So I'm not going to do it the same as the snow. I'm not going to have the mountain right on the very edge. I'm just going to have a little bit of a hill down here. Then this can lead down to this area, and I think this looks good. I think this looks good. We did it much quicker when we were working together. We could even make a little pond in here, maybe. And let's do that in the normal area. Let's do a little pond in the normal area. But for now, let's go and put some torches up, just so we can see what we're doing. And you can see there's the big walkway above us. That's what we were building across when we were trying to find all of the sky islands. And actually, what I might very quickly do is hop downstairs and just try and make the underground bit just look a little bit more messed up. I think it looks a little bit too neat down here for now. So let me just go and maybe do a few more random blocks like here and like this and along like this as well, and just to make it not look quite so perfect, I guess, make it look a little bit more all over the place and more like a real cave. Here we go. I think already it's looking a little bit better. And can I actually plant the jungle seeds down here? Do I just place them on the ground and will they start spreading? There we go. So this should hopefully start spreading some jungle grass all the way around down here. And let me go and place a little bit more down there. Then I can go and place them on the surface as well. And here we go. You can see it starting to spread already. So let's go and head up outside now, Lee. This time I'm going to wait for you to leave rather than trapping you in again. Do you want to come and hop up? Yep, up this way, and I'm now going to go and try and fill all of this in. It can kind of go up a little bit like that, though. That looks quite cool. It looks a little bit more realistic, and fill in a bit of the mud here. And now I'm going to go and place down a few more of these jungle grass seeds around here, and now this should hopefully just go and start spreading across the entire area. I might as well put them all down just to make it spread quicker. So let's go and put this down here and down to here as well. There we go. So this is just going to keep spreading. It's getting very dark down in here, though. Yeah, let's put a few more torches up. But sadly, we have almost run out of time in this episode. So what I'm going to very quickly do is go back to the snow biome box, and I'm going to see if anything spawned in there. It would be really cool if it had. So let me go and try and get up there. There we go. I managed to get out. But watch out for the harpies. They're pretty tough, actually. And let's go down here. Oh, look. Something spawned in here. A demon eye. That isn't what we were after, but we got a demon eye spawn in here. And some zombies as well. Yep. So it looks like, sadly, nothing spawning in here, and it doesn't look like we're going to have any snow. We do get the music, though. We do get the magical tingly music when we stand in here, so I guess that is better than nothing. So in the next episode, we're going to be filling up the other 2 biome boxes. So there'll be a link in the description to that episode once it's online. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!